Hey everybody, Sega.
Oh, are we finally playing a Sonic game? Also, is this the
It's,
sequel to the Shadow game?
yes, this is Shadow the Hedgehog 2,
Yakuza.
Shadows of Kamurocho.
Wow, oh, that's a good name. That's the
hmm
name of the thread, right?
No, the name of the thread is going to be Cash Rules Everything Around Me.
Yeah, that's true.
Cash rules everything around me. Shadow the Hedgehog 2, Shadows of Kamurocho.
Sure.
He did rock that bank.
So does this have any music from Power Man 5000 too?
No, but it has songs in it that could be from Power Man 5000 if you really squint.
I forgot that the intro thing to this game just shows, like,
Literally every major cutscene in the
a
game.
best of
Yeah,
sequence.
it
That's,
literally-
But
they
if you've
shouldn't
never
do
seen
that.
this game before, you have no fucking idea what's happening, and you're not going to remember any of them, so it's fine.
Remember when that lady got fondled?
Yeah, wait, what was that one?
That was when there was a guy fondling a lady.
That cutscene actually is pretty good for what happened afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So is it just me and Miko who know what the fuck happens in this game?
Mike has played this as well. Mike was actually over at my house when I finished this because it was the night before AGDQ.
I have played 2/3 of this game personally, and I have seen the last quarter of this game, so I'm missing like a sixth somewhere in the back end, but
Okay.
And I know that Yakuza takes place in Japan.
Yes.
between my gameplay and your gameplay, I've seen most of this game.
That man has an eye patch.
You sure do, and he might be the best character in the game. So, but there's a lot.
That's not.
There's a lot of best characters in the game, so it's up to interpretation.
Quick question: is Majima a virgin?
I mean,
I do know that the main character of the Yakuza series is a virgin.
Because Kiryu's a virgin, so if
Kiryu-
Majima's not a virgin, he's
yeah,
not as good.
yeah. Kiryu is an asexual icon. This is the way I understood it.
Oh, look at all those climax battles.
He just wants
Yeah.
to make friends so much that he just doesn't get horny.
Oh, I
he
forgot to tell
he
us
gets
that.
horny.
battles.
He just listens to himself.
Yeah. So anyway, this is Yakuza 0. I bought this on a Steam sale a couple months back, and it quickly turned into one of my favorite games of all time. So we're gonna play it.
Oh, also, quick ad: Yakuza Kiwami, which is the
Kawama.
sequel to this game, is already out on Steam.
Yes.
It was not at the time of release of this game, but
No.
it is now, and it's really cheap. It's like $20. So
Yeah,
They're
so-
both $20, but
they're both good. So yeah.
Yeah, so
Because-
if you're looking to get into this series, start with 0, move on to Kiwami, and then Kiwami 2 will eventually come to PC, I guess. I don't know.
I've always kind of heard the fact that starting from 0 kind of fucks everything up because you kind of know what the fuck's gonna happen. But
Well,
preference.
also, there's a lot of references to future Yakuza games in this game that you're not going to understand.
exactly like
Is the other thing.
Yeah. This dude's fucked.
Mm-hmm.
I think confirmed 2 yet for PC.
I don't
2
think
is part of
so. Well, no,
What do you mean?
there's Kiwami 1 and Kiwami 2.
Oh yeah, no.
They're two separate
Kiwami is
games.
Yakuza 1 and 2.
No, Kiwami is just Yakuza 1, Kiwami 2 is Yakuza 2.
Yeah. You think
Kiwami
I
2,
thought-
as of right now, is only on PS4. I don't remember if they've announced
Are
it for
you
PC yet.
sure about that?
I am
thought
sure.
there is a 1 and 2 bundle that came out on PS3 and Wii
Oh,
U,
okay.
but that's not it. Yeah, Wii U. That was the thing.
What's a Wii U? Can some? Oh, the Mario Maker machine. That one.
It did not
Yeah,
come out
yeah.
on Wii U. I
It
don't
came out in Wii U in Japan, but never came over here.
Okay.
Alright, but what is Yakuza Chain of Memories on?
That's on
PSP.
the
PSP,
Nokia
but
Engage.
unfortunately they stopped making PSPs just like today, so you're kind of shit out of luck on that.
hmm Well, they're gonna put it on the Vita, so don't worry.
Yeah, the Vita that doesn't exist anymore, yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Look at
hentai
this-
system.
Look at this nerd businessman get beat up.
hmm I would argue that the Vita exists less than the PSP.
Yeah.
Yeah, UMDs, man.
You know what this game does not look like from this very, very opening cutscene?
The kind of game that it is.
No, the 80s.
No, it really doesn't.
You can't tell that it's the 80s until...
Oh yeah, hot background information for everybody. It is December 1988 in Tokyo, Japan. Oh, now it tells you.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah, we're in a Lola. A Lola, everyone.
I mean,
Just
it's
like-
almost the 90s.
Just like cut a little bit there, and then have your voice say right when it says that.
That's too much work. I'm not doing that.
Takara. Yeah, so all the dialogue in this game is still in Japanese, both because, come on, we're in Japan, y'all, and also because, like, there's
Yeah,
no
so-
fucking way they could translate all of the voice dialogue in this game because there's
I
a lot
mean,
of it.
they
Yeah,
tried.
Yeah,
So,
so
like,
my understanding is that the original Yakuza and maybe the original Yakuza 2 did have English voice acting, and last night I discovered who voices Majima, and we'll talk about that when
Oh,
Majima
yeah.
is introduced. Holy shit.
apparently, I heard he's really good.
Holy shit.
But yeah, like, because the fact this game never did sell that well in the US, they just like fuck it. We're trying to do the text, but we'll not do a dub.
Well, when they like stopped doing the English voice acting, everybody was like, "Oh, this is way better. Just keep doing that. It's fine."
This happens outside the bar like every night across the street from my house.
Oh.
Yoshio, fucking don't, bro. Look at him.
He's literally covered in blood. What's wrong with you?
Also, he's like 6'5", and this is Japan.
Oh, did I tell? I told you that I have a gigantic fucking coworker who's like almost 7 feet.
Yikes.
Yeah, he went to Japan over the summer.
Is he also Kiryu?
No, his
Oh.
name is Victor. And
Similar.
he is, I think he's 6'8",
Good God.
and I'm like 6'3". I'm not used to like looking up at people,
Right.
so
yeah.
now I know what the rest of the world feels like.
Rip.
But no, Victor's cool. I went to school with him. Anyway,
But yeah,
I love these weird, like, I don't know
It's
how you
Lone
would describe
Shark.
this motion
they're moving,
graphic
but they're not
cutscenes.
moving. Yeah.
we decided not to animate anyone's mouths.
But what's funny is if you look at the background,
Cheaper.
like, there's people walking around fully.
Yeah.
So it's very...
Also,
It's
they
not-
only do this for like 3 cutscenes in the whole game. I
Yeah.
don't quite understand why.
It just kind of, you know what it reminds me of? Like a comic. I think that's sort of the idea, is that it's like stylistic.
Ah, okay. Yep, there goes a train.
I really hope that man's name is Lone Shark.
You know what? With this game, you never can tell. So,
Also, ain't the weirdest name in this game. You're in
What?
for a treat, Maggie.
this
Well,
game's
no.
good. This
Did
game's
we-
good.
Do we visit the porn store at some point?
You know what? I have 61 episodes recorded, and I ain't even halfway through this fucking video game, so there's still
Oh
time.
boy.
Oh, so that's what we're doing on episode 69.
Yeah, you have to.
I need to write that down so I don't forget. Thank you, Maggie. You are a true
What do you
friend.
mean, so you
Oh,
don't
no.
forget?
Hold on. Episode. No! My mechanical pencil.
My
You have a phone. Just type it on there.
my video.
But the pencil's
roughly-
closer. Okay. Ep 69, go.
Remember the porn store.
Yeah, episode 69.
Do not forget.
That's a real natural way to ease it back in.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, me either.
Huh? What? Well, who are we talking about? What's going on?
Oh.
Lone Shark is talking about UFOs.
Is he? Did I miss something?
Hey, why don't you come work for me, son?
UFO is in the background.
Is there? What's happening?
It says
You-
Casino UFO.
Oh, you mean the UFO catcher? Yeah, I love those things. I want a sushi plush for my friend for one of those.
So just for reference, this loan shark stuff, where like loan sharks are just huge assholes in Japan,
Mm-hmm.
that is very much a real thing, and was way worse in the 80s and 90s than it is now.
I don't think loan sharks are good anywhere.
Yeah.
No, I
was
just
under
mean it was
I was
very
under the
prevalent.
impression that loan shark is inherently bad as a concept.
No, I just meant like it was very prevalent in Japan in this particular area. So this is like, it's not historical, but like if
It's
you ever
pretty
look-
faithful to 80s
yeah,
culture.
Yeah.
If you ever look into the history of the Yakuza series, they like the guy who was the director of like the Yakuza series looks like a fucking Yakuza for one. He's not, but and he
Also, if you
consulted
look
real
at-
Yakuza people about stuff like this.
If you look at the before and after of when he did Monkey Ball and then Yakuza.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
real.
It's weird because he looked like a monkey in a ball at first,
Uh-huh.
and then
He was just like a happy man that made Monkey Ball, and then he turned into just Yakuza man.
it's fucking music.
Mm-hmm.
Those titties. Oh shit.
Jiggle.
How
This might be-
heterosexual.
This might be the most lewd game we've played so far.
Well, with
feel
you
like
guys,
this is
yeah.
not. I feel
That's what
like
I'm
this
saying.
is not the music playing in that.
I'm not
club.
counting Morinatsu. Get that shit out
Yeah,
of
because
here.
you guys weren't there for that, so.
No respect.
Yeah, just get it all over your hands while you're smoking. Good lord. Yeah, just get the blood all over your hands while you're smoking a cigarette. That's always good. You know, you want to have a little blood on the cigarette filter so you can just really taste it when you're smoking.
Yeah, it gives it a nice iron taste.
Yeah, a little irony. Yeah. This is a clean bathroom.
Hello.
Hey, stop calling that lady in the phone booth, Alex. Oh, now you're calling fucking Kiryu on his pager? Jesus, come on.
He wants that sheet.
This is his.
This intro is so funny because it's like there's this like fucking glam metal playing, and then like you're just seeing Kiryu just like walk around and look at a pager and like tits.
It says. It's just,
Well, if you say it.
Bound
bound
by
by
oath.
sheet. This is her sheet.
Hey, have you ever seen the porn parody of Kingdom Hearts?
Tell me, what is
No,
it
wait,
Called
called?
wait.
King Dummy
wait.
Thick Hearts.
Man, I was hoping for King Cum Hearts.
No, sorry.
Kingdom comes. I remember the events in the beginning, but I kind of don't remember the exact like order.
Kiryu does a job for a loan shark. The job is to beat the shit out of that guy in an alley and take his money.
Alright, the tutorial.
Isn't he
Gotcha.
supposed to be like a boss in
No,
the Yakuza?
that guy is just a loan shark. The loan shark goes, Kiryu, do a job for me. You're
No, I mean
I'm a
like
loan
this.
Oh,
Main
Kiryu.
character.
Art?
Is the main character
No,
a boss?
no,
Not this, at the moment,
not at all.
no.
He is literally like the lowest common denominator in the Yakuza.
Yeah, he's
like,
he's just a rank and file guy.
Maggie, also remember this when you see him beat the shit out of everyone? He does not kill.
yeah. Remember that when he's stabbing knives into people and shooting them in the face with guns later. See, his family. Now, when he says his family, he doesn't mean belonging to him. He means the family he is a part of.
My grandpa runs this part of town.
He's
Dude, you guys
Probably
ain't
does.
juggalos.
And he's real old, and he's really ornery about getting the recycling right. So you better...
Alright, let's learn how to fight.
Let's learn how to fight. Press X repeatedly.
Yeah. So, here's the thing about this game is, every problem in the entire game is solved with punching.
That is true.
Ah, yes.
But
Literally
also,
every problem.
I will say that having played this game and having watched you play this game, if you are even 1% better than another person and you're watching them play, it will make you furious. So
Yes, so,
I hope that no one watching this has ever played this game, because
I got a question for you though. Are you planning to learn all the styles or just the main ones in the story?
that's all.
well, all the...
That's a
you mean-
confusing question.
Do you mean...
The secret style.
Oh, yeah, that's why there's gonna be so many episodes, my guy.
Yeah.
Oh
he
my
has to-
God.
he has to do real estate.
I have to do real estate and cabaret club.
Oh boy.
I'm more interested to
Did
see the
you hit
Cabaret
that-
Club because
you're-
I never
you're
got to
hitting
do
these
much of
people
that.
so hard, you're stealing money from them.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is
That is the actual
Kunio
shit in
Kun.
this game. Is anytime you land like a good hit on somebody, you get a bunch of cash.
It's like the finisher combo.
You just like stole like fucking like $50 from that man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the way this game works, man.
Oh, but man,
I mean,
Maggie,
look at
you
how much money he already has in his pocket right now.
You fucking uppercutted that man so hard, like $120 came out of him.
It's
Maggie, if you think this is much, you should wait till we get to real estate.
it's 2 zeros, right? So you have $2,800 basically right now, or no, $2,008, something like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I lost the number, but yeah, it's something like 100 yen is about $1.
It's like $2,000
I
right
think
now.
it's like 80 cents right now, but it's same.
It's something like that.
I think 8,000 yen is like 100-ish.
No,
Huh.
no, what? No, it's
What?
the
Am I
Doing that
opposite.
right?
What?
It's like
Am I doing that right?
it's like
or-
8,000 yen is like $80.
I'm pulling the ripcord on this conversation. We're out of
100
here.
yen. 100
Us,
yen
we're the
is
experts
$1.
of-
So 8,000 yen is $8. So
I'm an
80,000
economist.
yen is $80.
I fought many plastic robots that come from Japan.
I mean, same, and I just did it. You know what? You ever notice that they gave that guy like a real face, even though he never ever shows up again?
It's just the face of someone who works at Sega. Probably it actually is.
Getting saved by someone who just beat the shit out of 4 people, like, and is a stranger to you. Like, I mean, I guess you thank them, but really you just run away, right? Like,
This happens every day for him.
that guy just clobbered 4 people in front of you and also took all of their money. Some of which was probably your money.
I got curious and looked at like the modding scene for this game at the moment, and I was hoping for like some weird goofy shit. Just like nothing stuck out.
You and me can talk later.
Yeah. I had this too. I have yet to play it. I've seen just about everything in this game, but I want to play it still.
It's really good.
I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't have the time to commit.
It is a time sink.
I'll say that the gameplay in this game is surprisingly good, despite it just looking like a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
It's just everything feels satisfying.
Yes, that's really, I think, what set this apart from something like Sleeping Dogs, which like did not grab me, even though the gameplay is very similar. The punches feel satisfying in this in a way it didn't in Sleeping Dogs for me.
I think the Sleeping Dogs combat was alright. It's when they give you a gun where it feels really
Yeah, I
off.
was gonna say, I might even like Sleeping Dogs melee stuff better in some ways, but their writing is not even close. I mean,
Oh yeah, for sure.
I didn't mind the story in Sleeping Dogs. I finished it. I got most of it.
Sleeping Dogs also kind of wanted to have like John Woo gunfights, but like they
Well-
didn't make a good shoot
Right.
system.
We have to also have to remember that Sleeping Dogs was originally called True Crimes.
That
Oh,
is
yeah, I
true.
forgot about
it
that.
was True Crimes at one point.
I love this argument. He's like, dude, you look like shit. Buy a real fucking jacket. Look at my jacket. I got a red one.
I got a pin.
Kiryu's like, dude, whatever, man.
Your shirt's not even tucked in. You're fucking like it's white. Like get
He was
like
like,
a
I only
fancy
got like,
shirt like me.
he's like, I only got like $2,000. I'm not gonna blow $500 on a suit.
You don't even have your collar popped out, motherfucker.
Also,
like what are you doing?
What I think is really funny in this game is considering the amount of money you get. Compare that to how much money is in the 80s, right? Like, it's different having $2,000 in the 80s compared to today.
But I mean, I can use that money to play Virtua Fighter in the arcades.
I love that there's a button in this segment to just like... It's like, you're in a forced walk segment. Hold RT if you want to just do it. And instead, Alex is like, fuck that, I'm out of here. Let's make Nishiki run. And then he said... What, is this a race?
Sorry, I'm just getting my cardio.
Look, man, I don't have all day, alright?
This game is so smooth. I love the PC port.
Yeah, it's very good looking. Just their, I think they did a really good job on environmental design. The NPCs, if you look closely at them, you're gonna see a lot of dupes and bad facial textures and stuff. But when
Yeah,
you're not really paying attention, it looks really good.
yeah, like I'll give them that. They have to run this on a this game on a PS2, right? Also, or was this PS4 only?
Zero? I'm not sure.
Zero,
actually.
I think, is PS4. I'm pretty sure Zero
You know-
and Kiwami 1, 2 are all PS4 stuff.
So I know that I remember I think it was 4. They did PS3, PS4, or I don't remember. God, it's one of them would dual release.
Hold on. This
4
game did come out on the PS3,
Oh.
Thought so, yeah.
but only in Japan.
Yeah, I figured.
Weird.
They have to still share tech between both of them, so the cleaner version still has some limitations. But I should mention it's a Sega port, so basically it'll be on sale pretty
The
easy.
PC version of this
Cheap.
runs really well, though, in my experience.
Yes.
Yeah, Sega Europe's pretty good with their ports. With the couple of exceptions in the beginning, but they eventually do fix those.
Yeah, this is pretty much what fights look like in real life.
Yeah.
Two drunk guys barely able to stand up, just posturing at each other.
Fucking reminds me today.
Oh, look
Fuck.
at that anime babe in the background.
Nice.
Sometimes it's fun just to look at the signs around.
It's funny because
Very interesting encounter.
Yakuza is a much, it's, Sega, but it's a much smaller team and, I'm sure smaller budget than something like GTA. But
Mhm.
in terms of the
Uh-huh.
world design and, the detail and stuff, it still is, almost just as detailed. It's really impressive.
The world of Yakuza is always a lot more smaller, but because of that, they had more time to put in more little
Right.
details and
But it
that.
doesn't really, having
As
played
opposed-
this, it doesn't really feel small.
Exactly, they put a lot of details into everything. With GTA, particularly 5, you had that big ass desert in the north.
Right, there's there's not a lot of open space in this game, but the stuff the area that's there is big enough, and there's so much to do in it.
Right.
It feels alive. Is the word I'm
There's
saying.
very little point where you're like, oh, I have nothing to do in this area.
And believe me, there will always be something for you to do, even if you don't want to, because of a certain someone who pops up later.
And this is why the Yakuza combat is good, is because of these hilarious animations.
Yes, so this is heat actions, so you fill up your heat meter by punching men. And then eventually on the top right you'll see an icon.
This is the best one, it's so good.
And you hit it, and then you pour a bunch of salt in a man's eyes, and he cries. And that's how you play Yakuza.
Yeah, get salted.
That's just rude.
First of all, he's shaking it out of the shaker. It's not like he took the top off. So that's not that much salt. These guys are just
Yeah.
big babies.
I think literally any amount of salt on your eyeball.
But you could
is
just
bad.
close your eyes. He's not holding his eyes open. Oh, now that hurts, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember,
Wow.
Maggie. He doesn't kill.
Yeah, he just salts their eyes.
just makes people go blind.
Yeah, he doesn't kill. He's just hitting that guy with a bowling ball in the skull. That's not killing.
Where the fuck? All right. First of all, I didn't kind of realize it at first. Where the fuck do you get the salt shaker
Look at
and
this.
then the bowling?
They were just sitting on the ground in the alleyway.
Wow, you got 12,000 yen for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the way that this game works, unlike the other Yakuza games, is that when you punch people, instead of experience points, you get cold hard cash.
Yeah. Also, Maggie, things will just pop up in the ground at random. In fact, it's very encouraging. Just when you punch dudes, just to grab shit everywhere because you just grab it automatically.
Yeah.
You will see.
Yeah.
You will see this later with the
Yeah,
bikes.
and also just
Yes.
a lot of times when you're around town, you know how they'll have a sign, a bar sign advertising something on the street. A lot of
Like today's specials,
Yes.
come and get
you'll
it.
be able to pick
come
those
and
up
get
and
it.
hit people with them. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the other style that Kiryu has is specifically for that.
Yes, I will tell you now, I will be playing most of this game with Beast Style.
Later on, you can upgrade and get Cyberhuge and pick up motorcycles and shit.
Yeah.
I just need to point out that one, he hit that man in the head with a bowling ball, and then in the cutscene he's like, "Ouch, my head hurts."
Again, I just want. Oh yeah, he has a concussion.
But he literally kicked their ass so hard that they're friends now.
Yeah. He literally not.
He made them.
Also,
friends.
again, you're mentioning the bowling ball, but I just want you to imagine later when we're picking up a motorcycle and crushing a man with it.
Also, kicking the dude so hard he flies across the. Oh, fuck! I missed the voice line.
Imagine if you were on the street and you saw a guy pick a motorcycle up with 2 hands and throw it at someone.
Who is this strange, not Japanese man?
You'll find
he's
out.
An aging foreigner.
That looks like he came from the fucking 30s.
Well,
he sort of did.
Okay, it's like that, huh? So was he like Dracula?
I love his weird, highly pitched voice, like.
He has his horrible American voice. It's so bad. I love it.
Hold up, I got a piece of advice for you. Oh. The translation in this is so funny, by the way. Your main dog.
I mean, it's probably why it took them 2 years to translate.
Yeah. Well, basically, you just eat the cash. You ram it into your mouth.
Just a cold, hard cash injection right into your body.
Literally, what's that even mean is a good line.
Yeah. So, instead of experience points, everything in this game is cash. So you just spend money on the skill points, and then you have the skill.
Yep.
Let me put the money inside my body.
Yeah.
Again, he literally just crams fistfuls of money into his mouth. And he does.
Wait a minute.
He doesn't.
I know. Hold on. He didn't eat $10, did he?
He did, and he doesn't chew. He just swallows.
No. Not again.
He's like a snake, but with money.
So wait, Mike, does that mean you punch harder?
Am I missing some
'cause I have to
context
chew.
here?
He doesn't chew.
But the context is Mike ate a $10 bill one time. That's the fucking context.
Fucking what?
How do you not know this?
I don't really.
My something
Not
awful
really in
forum's
the
name is
chat.
I ate $10
And there's a reason for that.
for the record.
Huh.
That was like 4 years ago,
Nah, it might have been
probably.
even longer.
Don't say year numbers. I don't want to think about how long ago that happened.
Oh yes, Pink Street.
Mm-hmm.
You know why it's called that, right?
Because of all the sex.
Because that's where you get the pussy. Yeah.
Thank you for saying it so bluntly.
Yes, me.
I mean, if you're gonna vomit, I guess a storm drain's like a good
Stay
choice.
classy.
I mean, I'd rather do it in a storm drain than just like in the middle of the street.
One time, I was at a friend's house and asked him, "Hey, can I eat the sushi in your fridge?" And he said, "Yeah, sure, whatever, man." And it turns out it was a week expired, and I didn't know that. So then we drove to pick up his now ex-girlfriend at the time, and stopped outside her house, and I instantly had to puke. So we got out of the car, and I threw up in the storm drain directly outside her house while he picked her up from her parents.
Nice.
Just violently throwing up in the storm drain.
Amazing.
So that's why he said, yeah.
They
go
thought
ahead.
we had been drinking, and then he was like, no, it's food poisoning. He ate a bad sushi.
It's violent food poisoning.
Oh, true story. Same night, I threw up in a... There was a plastic bag we had. On the way back, I threw up in said plastic bag. And then tossed it out of the car window. Because I couldn't be in the car with it anymore because it smelled too horrible. And when I did, it hit a stop sign and fucking just exploded.
Why are you
Not
like
my
this?
fault. Not a stop sign.
Look,
what
we've
do
all
you
done
call
things
it?
we're not proud of. I would
Speed
say.
limit sign. There you go.
Oh, okay.
I guess. Don't know if that's any better.
No,
Well,
I would say it's
It was
worse.
an accident. Is the point.
Those people just played you for 40 grand, Nishiki.
Nuh-uh, they're girls. Girls would never play me.
Is this just me, or does that, like, drawing of a lady
It's
look
anime.
weird?
It's
80s
somewhere
anime,
between
even.
pop art and anime.
Yeah, but it looks weird.
It
Like,
do.
the
It
proportions
do.
are
You're
off.
correct.
Again, you're just talking about anime right now when you say that. Have you seen an anime?
Looks like her arm is half the
Go
size
look up
it should be.
Fujiko from Lupin and check out those proportions and then get back to me.
No, but that bird down there was good. Good bird.
The first thing I thought when I saw this bar
yeah.
and every subsequent time is I would go to this bar. This is the kind of bar I would go
Yeah.
to.
I'm
What do you
is
go to
that
drink?
Beefeater? Oh,
There's a lot of bars in Japan like
That
this that
really-
are really, really small.
did they really import beef?
Yes, that is Beefeater. There's brands in this game, by the way. There's hella brands in this game, and it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, out of all the gins you could put in this fucking video game, that's the
Mhm.
one you
Beefeater,
pick.
they have Yamazaki, different kinds. They have
You can do the do.
they have a bunch of really fancy,
Oh god,
bunch
that's
of really
right.
fancy whiskeys. I think Lafrogue is in this game, and a couple others.
Alright, can you mix the do with the
No,
beef?
I'm sorry.
I don't.
Not
I
an option.
believe not.
I don't. I think you have to get them from separate places. It doesn't let you do that.
Wait, I forget. Are we doing karaoke soon?
Yeah, we're about to do karaoke in about like a minute.
Did you pick the right song?
There's a lot going
So
on in this
for
game.
anyone
so-
who's missed it so far, Kiryu's in the Yakuza, Nishiki's his homie in the Yakuza. They were orphans. The reason they're in the Yakuza is because this one guy from the Yakuza, Kazama, adopted them, basically.
Yeah, he owned the orphanage they grew up in, and they were like, "Oh man, we got to repay this guy.
And that,
Let's join the Yakuza."
well, and he was
question
nice to
mark.
them, you know.
Yeah.
Orphanage, you
Yeah,
say?
orphanage.
Oh, I just wish I had some more free time to play this on my own.
Dojimagumi.
And now that I bought myself a new graphics card, I could probably run it at 60, no problem.
I mean, this game runs pretty consistently at 60, and I don't have a banging hot graphics card or anything, so
You have a banging
Nice.
cold graphics card?
sure.
Yeah, you've been keeping it in the freezer?
Mike, have you heard about cryptocurrency?
Oh no.
Like,
So you're the reason I can't-
whoever wanted
So
to
you're the reason I
steal
can't buy a
$1
fucking
million
CPU or RAM right now.
I'm not. No, I just wanted to know if you had heard of it.
Have you? Because if you
Be
have,
like
I have
that,
this
that
cool new
guy
coin
that,
for you. It's called Dogcoin.
Karaoke's a rhythm game, just in case you're wondering.
And so is dancing.
Okay.
Many things in this game are rhythm games.
Yes.
Alex, I want you to think about you just explained that karaoke is.
This is a really important decision you're making right now. Okay, yes.
Okay, yeah.
That second one is good too, but
This.
I think this is probably the moment most people get hooked with this game.
they're like, oh fuck, yeah, I like it.
I like his face so far.
I get really happy to get the voice actors who actually just sing these for the hell of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think these were specifically recorded for the game, right? These aren't real songs?
I think some of them
I don't know the answer to that question. What I do know is that if you fuck up and do bad in this, he also sings worse, which is incredible.
Oh, cool.
Good.
Unfortunately, the karaoke minigames are quite easy, so I've never gotten lower than a 90.
Yeah, same. I just love that even the guy behind the bar is clapping.
This is the moment that hooks everybody.
I'm sorry, what?
I mean,
Breaking the law.
breaking the world. Tenderness. Oh my god, their fucking outfits are so good.
It's so good.
This is how you know it's the 80s.
Yes.
We're using karaoke with Majima soon. After
Majima's,
this.
I would say, is actually better.
It is. There's one particular song I really love with Majima.
The other song is like a ballad, and it's also really funny.
Mm.
Alright, it's an acceptable score. I'm not impressed, but I'm not angry.
I want a gift of that bird.
Oh, you got 1 CP. Uh-oh.
It's a completion point. Damn
Is
it.
this Pokemon Go?
What the fuck is Pokemon
That's
Go?
a combat point, right? That's like one
Combat
+1 combat
2.0.
power.
Yeah, let's go Pikachu.
Oh, Pokemon Go is a game where you go to an abandoned warehouse to try to catch like a legendary Pokemon, and then you get murdered by a crackhead.
And then they take your phone, and then they try to catch a legendary Lapras. Yeah. Oh, you sneak off and practice on the slide, don't you, Miko? At all these karaoke minigames.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh man.
Oh, I love
Remind of the
those.
times where fucking we go to round 1 here in Grapevine, and they have Japanese karaoke machines.
Have you ever been to a bar where they gave you the round ice cube? I have.
No, those
No,
are rocks.
that's an ice cube. Do you know about this? It's super
No.
cool. So first of all, they give you an ice cube, and it's like almost the size of the glass, right? But it's round. It's a circle. Also, it's completely clear because they do this thing when they're freezing it. They do this process that makes it so that it doesn't
Get cloudy.
when they freeze it up. So you end up with a completely clear circular ice cube. It's very good for drinking like whiskey or something on the rocks because it doesn't melt quickly. I didn't know that they did that in the 80s, though. I wonder if they did.
Hey, does that guy have... Oh, okay. I see the strap. I thought he had a fucking briefcase. Like
One of my
glued to
favorite
his
things
ass.
you'll see probably a number of times in this game, especially when we're in like more closer alleyways and stuff, is 2 of the exact same person walking within like 2 feet of each other, often in the same direction. And it's always very funny when you see it. In fact, there was an example just there, but
Yes.
Is your friend purposely like walking into
no, but
fucking
you
people?
are. This is what happens.
I'm just holding right
Yeah, I was gonna
trigger.
say.
I'm supposed to just follow
This is
him.
what happens when you hold right trigger.
Yeah, speaking of clones. Hello.
Hello, friends.
They're twins.
Those are just
They're
those are,
twins.
yeah, they're just.
There's twins, you know?
You've never seen a twin.
Yeah, there's not that many distinct character models in this game.
Probably
Don't worry
like
about it.
10, maybe 15.
You know in Metal Gear when they did the like cloning operation? Well, they did that in this game.
Yeah,
but
you
they
know
did
what?
it a
You're right.
lot.
All of these cutscenes that are like this are all up front, are they? Aren't they?
For the most part, yeah.
I think there's one in the middle before one of the end of the chapters.
Remember when you could smoke inside restaurants? That
No,
was pretty gross.
I was 1 year old in
You
1988.
know, you say that, but actually, even when I was a teenager, there were still restaurants you could smoke in.
Really? Because they implemented the smoking ban in restaurants, to my knowledge, when I was in middle school.
Depends on what state you're in.
We live
Yeah,
in the same
that's true.
state.
I went to high school in New York City, number 1.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah, that's
and
true.
number 2,
Yeah, okay.
also, at one point, I went to Pittsburgh, and I found out they still allow you to smoke in some bars in Pittsburgh, like till today. So, depending on the bar.
Weird.
Uh-oh.
Smoking in restaurants is
Did
gross.
he
though.
get
I'm gonna go
set
ahead.
up?
As someone who occasionally smokes, doing it in restaurants is horrible. Bars is a different story.
Yeah. Someone's dead.
Someone's dead.
Hair.
That's the man I punched.
Yeah, remember that guy you punched? Did you punch him to death? What gives, man? Why'd you punch him so hard?
You know he'd do it to death.
Do it to death. You ain't never met a man like Kiryu.
Oh, this fucking lot.
Yes, this fucking lot.
Yes, curry her.
We'll be seeing a lot of it.
It's not the fact that it's just a fucking lot, the fact that how much it plays into every other game. This is what we mean, like, if you play games before this, the other ones, it will make so much sense.
So for me, where this was my introduction to the series, I had no idea.
Well, it's funny because I think that this still is a good game to play first because it introduces you to a lot of these characters so that later it's kind of like reverse references them, right? In the sense of you'll be like, oh, I remember him from Yakuza 0 instead of, oh, I remember him from Yakuza 6 or whatever.
I think now with Kiwami on PC, I feel like playing Kiwami 1 is probably a good starting point, and then going to this helps.
I would definitely play this before I played. There's reasons to play this before you play Yakuza 1.
I played a little bit of Kiwami on PS4, and I will say that the side quest writing is not as good.
Yeah,
Definitely.
because it's just from Yakuza 1. A lot of those quests are straight out of Yakuza 1. Yeah.
That game is from 2004.
I like Yakuza 1 and 2 for the record, but this game I think is more well made than a game that was made in like 2002 or whatever.
Well, yeah. You know, that reminds me. I gotta see if anyone's bothered to actually take the dub
God, I
and
hope
put it
not.
into the PC version.
God. Yes, but only Majima. Everyone else's voice is the same.
I had to find out.
There is a mod for this game that replaces many of the character models with just Majima. And
Beautiful.
It's very funny. Because it also happens during cutscenes sometimes.
So would you say that it's the revolutionary Majima Anywhere system?
Maybe.
Oh god. Okay, so thankfully for you, there is no dub mod. However, there's a music mod. That's a thing. High-res font mod and high-res texture mod. So, good things.
Uh-oh, kill you in trouble. Oh,
So let me guess. The other guy in the
What?
red killed him.
no.
Oh
No,
you'll
no,
see.
no.
We're not.
First
We're
of
not
all, that's
explaining
our
shit.
home.
No.
We don't know who killed him. What we know is that now the guy that we didn't kill, he dead. And we were the last person who saw him, and we beat the shit out of him. No, it looks
doesn't look
bad,
good.
actually. Especially when you're a
doesn't
member
look
of the
very
Yakuza
good.
and they, like, know you were there, and they're like, well, you can't just be killing people.
Moshi Moshi.
Guy on phone duty. Yeah, so I don't really remember what lieutenants are in a real military structure, but in terms of the Yakuza, it's implying like the guy's just under the boss. These are like sub bosses.
Yeah, that's how it works in a crime
They're,
syndicate.
I think, 2 levels down.
Mm,
Because there's the family captain, who is, Kazuma.
I thought Cosmo was just another lieutenant. I think Kazuma's just another lieutenant. I'm pretty sure that's true. Because
I
Dojima
don't
is
know.
the clan leader. And
Okay,
then
I guess we'll find out
and
next
then
time.
they were under Kazuma, him and Nishiki.
Right. Okay. Next
Next
time
time.
on Yakuzis.
Go check it out.
Eh.
Not.
No fade out. Rude.